take the grand post-workout multi supplement. This is vitamin C. Give a shot. That's not all the supplements I'm going to be taking. Here you go. Magnesium. Gold. MSM. Ashwagandha tablet. Default flan. Zinc. E-complex. This is vitamin C water. I put about 15 grams of vitamin C in here, and also 2 B-complex tablets, which are slowly dissolving in there. Omega-3 fish oil. K2, vitamin K2. Magnolia. ALA, alpha-lipoic acid. Niacinamide. Vitamin B3. 1, 2, 3. 3 grams. 3,000 milligrams. When I tell people how much I'm taking, there's not recommendations in this often. Like people I think this much magnesium, this much ashwagandha. That's not recommendations for other people. Some people might need more or less and sort of things. It's the grand post-workout also supplements. I almost forgot. I'm also gonna take 2 ashwagandha capsules. If I can find them. Next up, coffee making. Super strength coffee. But I'll make 2. This would be super strength coffee. These are 200 milligram caffeine tablets. So there's approximately around 50 milligrams of caffeine sourced from the instant coffee powder in each cup, and then 200 milligrams of caffeine from these caffeine capsules. Next, I'll add some sea salt. I use natural salts only, not these. I don't use white table salt, other than external use, which I'm gonna get to using regular salt pretty soon. I'm gonna make my do-it-yourself mouthwash, sinus cleanse water. This is Himalayan pink salt. So Himalayan pink salt and sea salt. Next up, 1 liposome of vitamin C sachet. Fill up my water bowl with filtered water. I'm gonna make coffee and salt water at the same time for mouthwash purposes. That's also for the detoxify for the cells to wash down the health business culture videos. Part of the detoxify protocol, I recommend people to get a water filter, filter your water, and also don't use the commercial mouthwash. Use mouthwash, you can make your own. Do it yourself mouthwash, just plain salt, boil up water, and mix it. We should get it. This is mineral fast water, and this is white table salt. This is making the mouthwash nasal cleanse solution. Use about 2 teaspoons of salt to do water. This is vitamin C water concentrate. I make high strength concentrate vitamin C water, and I add more water all the time to the water. This empty glutamine. Again, I'm gonna use it for the salt here. I have to stick my fingers in there. I can pour easy out of this. Speaking of glutamine, let's add some glutamine to this. And I'm using natural water for my dishwasher light. You see my video. The video that I posted snart från 2000. And for that is the usually the topic water. And one thing that most people use to wash their hands in the countertops, wash the clothes on the sofas is toxic. So what I used to hand wash this in this natural. These fell on the floor, just like the sea sachets and hand washing them clean. It's the way that consume it is by putting in my mouth. I don't want to have bacteria. Floor bacteria. I use vinegar for that one. What I use for countertop clean is natural Epsom and also vinegar. So for this countertop here, I'm going to use vinegar. And for this sink here, I'm going to use natural Epsom with a sponge. Simple as this. Works fine. And this is gonna be real dirty from hand washing pots and pans. I put it after cooking, put in here, and then running water over it. So this is a heavy cleaning job, and it's going to demonstrate the efficacy of the product in question. This is a mix of coffee stains, cooking grease, and whatever else. Not hot. Ta-da! Works fine. Just natural apple soap and warm water. Ranging from warm to hot. And now this. Put a dish brush as a filter. That's what this thing is. I just scraping this made a big difference. Good move by you. National apple soap. So why would you want to use these stupid toxic chemicals that attack your brain, your testosterone, when you can use natural apple soap for countertop cleaning and hand wash and everything else? If you haven't watched my video, you can go watch my Pro Testosterone Pro Health Fitness video. And I'm talking about natural apple soap. So here you've seen me use that to clean. And you can do countertop cleaning, hand washing, everything else. Most people are sleeping in the metric system, so they've been brainwashed and deceived into using all the toxic chemicals that are lower than testosterone making weak mental health. And it's not really neutral or the pushing center part. This is natural episode. And now, as I'm washing my hands with this, I'm not inhaling toxic concentrated because of the stuff on here. It's just natural. It's not. Temu unboxing. Earplugs. Cushioning shoe insert. Gloves. Screwdriver pen. It looks like a pen. The end of this you can attach drill bits, screw bits to. And then it's hollow, which means you can have the different bits in it. Plugs, which you can use for light bulbs by just putting them into socket. And then without an extension cord or something, which is every light socket can become a light holder. Another pair of gloves. Sunglasses. And the whetstone. And I'm thinking about what I want to be doing about it. That's the right use. It's just a philosopher's stone at this moment. There's the point. Yeah, I'm gonna roll this. Now I've noticed I made a mistake yesterday by reinserting this into the sheath while it was still wet. So this is actually rusted. Okay. It looks like rust stains. To verify. So I would think that the more I think over rust, that makes me feel it's more sensitive to rust than the fish that's before. Now, if I would have just made a headring after the rest, if I'm used to the fish that's before that rust free, okay? So I'm used to cooking and I can rinse it off and just rinse it into soup. So if I buy a new one of these, I remember to dry it off before insuring. But that's mostly aesthetic. We're gonna test this out now. Whetstone. This is the coarsest grind and the finest grind from that side. And I am wetting the one side. Wetting the wet side. Coarse. Let's finish one. It's been for a long time since we used to next time, but it's still interesting. I like to do it too. Not have something on this and the stuff that you need to. One way you can do it is a swap like this. And then pull last lock and a swap like this. And then do this second together. And then another one is get one angle and then keep it. And pull several times and then take it together. So nothing. The most important part of the edge for fighting the slash is the last part of the edge. Something like that. Quite so sharp already. But I should have shown how not sharp it was before. No. A lot of close sunglasses. It's not razor sharp, but it's sharper than it was before. So, just improvement. Keep grinding like that. The softening is one something. This is a 9 golden knife, so in case I would kind of mess it up, it's not to be with you. Let's see how I put the accent and everything. One try this one. Actually, this is a good test one. It's sharp, it's not very sharp. It's not razor sharp, but it's sharp enough to cut the stone of the leaf. Yeah, I'm not going to do this bad news before for you. Okay. Yeah. It's not uniformly sharp, which means the sections of the blades that are less sharp than others. Like here, might be, as a hit here, it's dull. Or dull, I left a comment on a knife person's YouTube channel to try to do helpless tabletop video shorts. He has knives on the table. And he had a knife that the channel was mixed into slasher. And some people in the knife community, or like people into knives, it's similar to guns. It's like some people are like 45 is the best caliber, no 9 is the best caliber, the M4 versus AK-47, something like that. Like this is the best. It's a little bit like that, like in any kind of community, people have strong opinions. It's like a fixed blade is the best, or a 40 knife is the best, or knife that's good at thrusting is the best. And some other people know the most important thing is slashing before a carving knife. I prefer fixed blade knives, compact fixed blade knives that everybody happens to, and knives that are good at stabbing. So for me, the most important thing is that it can stab or like thrust. And knives like this, they're good at both. It's like in between. The blade shape is conducive both to thrusts and slashes. For knife fighting, the ability of the knife to stab, in my view, is the most important. So I left a comment on that video to kind of say what I was saying there. Because I can see this stuff is made to be good at slashing, niche slashing. And it was his dad's knife, I think, and his dad's thinking was slashing was important, and if it's using it as a weapon, slashes to the arms or something like this, which makes sense, because a lot of times if somebody's coming at you, attacking you, the first thing they will get within your attacking range, like your range of attack, will be the limbs. The moment you watch it be either throwing something or kicking something or coming to grab you or something like this. So a lot of times the limbs will be in range before the torso is, or the head. Okay. Now, with a knife like this, stabs can be used in the same way, attacking to the arms. So if somebody has an arm out here, it's like, okay, I have a guard here. I can try to get with a stab. Okay. If I miss with the stab, like this, a punch, I have a high guard. It's like a jab coming to my chin, my face, or what it is. I can do this here, where if this is a punch thrown at me, I'm aiming to like hit it with a stab, like a downward stab like this. If I miss it, like here, and I'm not that good, so it's harder to hit a limb with stabs than slashing attacks, which is part of why I've been thinking, drilling this, like from a high guard here. If there's a teep, like somebody knows how to kick, okay, there's a teep, like a straight push kick coming here, or a jab or something, I got a high guard here, okay, and I'm waiting for you to get within range. It's like the person's moving towards me, intent to attack. Something is thrown like a straight attack. here, I can go for a stab to it. See here, stab the limb. Don't do anything so you do home. Okay? And if that's a tip, like a kick or a punch, or somebody coming to grab you, you can do this. Stab down at whatever it is. Now, if I miss blade angle here, I'm trying to hit like this, I miss and hit with my forearm, I can pull on it and I'm cutting. And you don't have to go like one step, okay, I know I missed, not pull. It's natural momentum will be like here, see, here, miss, and if I miss on this side, okay, here, just pulling it, I'm cutting it. So you see here, for example, where you might be trying to either hit it here with a stab or kind of from the side here. If I miss hit with the forearm or my wrist, the momentum is carrying me where it becomes a cut. See? So for me personally, I prefer a knife. I would rather have a knife if I could pick one that's good at thrusting. I guess an example is before. If I had to pick like a knife to fight someone, like a wild animal or a human being, and I could pick either like this knife that's flat here, or if you think it's like a cut, it's just completely flat and really not good at stabbing, because like as flat as the bottom is here, understand? The blade will be cut off here and flat, but super sharp on the side, versus super dull on the side, like flat like this on this side, but having a point where I can stab with. I'd rather pick one that has a stabbing edge to it, rather than something that's super sharp on the side but I can't do a good job stabbing. Now, it's almost like people are, obviously they have favorites, and they're thinking that some people are more effective with certain types of weapons than others. Okay. Now, personal preference, I prefer a knife that can stab. I would think for most people, if you're having a knife to be able to fight with it, what I would recommend is you get a knife that can stab on, okay? And knives that can stab on, you can have it be able to cut too. And with knife sharpness, for example, it was pretty dull today when I started sharpening it. So slashing through clothes, it might be pretty hard to do. But stabs are always functional. Like no matter how dull the blade gets, stabbing attacks are still viable attack methods. It just needs to be thin. So once you go with knife fighting, like a guard here, see, if this comes from here, I can try to stab it, the leg, intercept as it's moving in, catch it coming in, or it's like if it connects, I can reactively stab under it. Like I said, if you have it like this and something comes, you can cut it. So if you miss with the stab, you can just pull on it and you cut it. This is not super sharp, it needs some refinement. But I got a lot sharper. It's not that long, really. It does take more of an alternate science. I don't have a technique like this is how I do it. I just start doing it and then it gets sharper. You can alter it a little bit. So, update on the Mura Pro Robust knife. It is carbon steel, they market as such, not a stainless steel. It did rust. You have to use it for cooking stuff and rinse it off or get it dried off. I'm used to using the Fiskars K40 knife, which is less vulnerable to rust. It's like I rinse it off, it's been wet, it hasn't rusted. This looks like it picked up some rust from getting it staying wet. Slashes to the inside of the arms. Muay Thai fighting guards are kind of like this. So the same guard applied to knife fighting, it would be better to have your arms more like this than like this. See, here, this might be better for kicks, but this might be a better goal for slashes, because the worst place to get cut is the inside of your arm. Here, if you see when I'm making a fist here, there's like little ropes in there, like tendons, whatever. There's something that's making my fingers open and close. It's like some kind of mechanical process there. And if you cut here, like from here to here, not only can you bleed, it can cause a lot of bleeding, but it can also interfere with your ability to be able to make a fist and grip something. See, as I'm doing this, there's like two cables there. See? It's also cut like that. And very important having a good grip to don't lose too much. And good grip, and of course, how you grip it, like a technique and the design of it. So, up until now I've been pulling it like this, and now I'm doing this. Yeah, so for me, the knife that's good at stabbing is the most important. I prefer knife that's good at stabbing. Compact, fixed blade knives that are conducive to trust and stabbing attacks and can be padded. And kind of like the best of the good both worlds is the double-sided dagger. Fixed blade double-edged dagger. It's good at cutting, it can cut on both sides and sharp. And the tip is good at achieving penetration. Yeah, I made the blade thin. Now we'll go into the fine side. Wow, okay, they gotta do this one. A knife is a good force neutralizer for the average person. If you're cutting somebody bigger than you, or you're cutting multiple people at the same time, having a knife can level the penalty. 100%. And me and my body, we want to smash it women. So I want 153, 160, 153, 160. Now, if you're in the kitchen and we're fighting each other, like it says, like, I will bet on myself and the same winning. Okay. Just based off strength, explosive power, like this, the whole size, everything. Now, if she has this in her hand and she's like, I'm gonna attack, I'm going towards her, it's like this is a completely different thing now. Whereas I might be not that concerned about her throwing kicks or punches and elbow, whatever she's doing, it's like just moving here, like I'm not that concerned, just moving in. Okay. And her attacks on this are not gonna be that dangerous to me, typically. So, but if she's holding this, see, if somebody is small and they can't generate that much punching power, and they do this with a hand, a small boomer for say might not hurt them much. Okay, not enough to stop me. Okay, now the same amount of force holding a knife moving the arm, the same speed and like power. Okay, can cause serious damage. Okay, so a small woman doing this with her hand into your torso can cause more damage than like Francis Ngannou, whereas Pereira hitting you in the torso with like a hard punch. Understand? So, a knife is a good force equalizer, and for fighting multiple people, what can be better than one knife is two knives. Okay. And it's not like you need one knife for every person. Okay, you fucking idiot. I had somebody leave a comment and said, what if it's a third person you fight or something like this? You idiot. It's not like you need, if you're in a gunfight, all you need is one gun, you can fight 10 people with it. Okay? It's not like you need to have one gun for each person. Okay? It's not like you have to. So if you have two knives, if there's 3 people fighting, you can't win or something like this. Okay? It's not like you need one knife for every opponent. Okay? Now, having one knife is enough to fight multiple people. Okay? You can fight multiple people with one knife. Now, what can be better with training, especially for fighting multiple people, is having 2 knives. Okay. But 2 knives would be the limit. Okay. But you don't need. It's not better to have. So what you gotta have in your mouth. Okay. You're gonna have it in your mouth. So, one thing about 2 knives, I've talked about that before. If you have multiple people around you, you think there's one person here, one person here on fighting. If you have 2 knives, if you have one knife, I can attack one person at a time. This other person moves towards me, attack. I can only be attacking one direction each time. If I have 2 knives, I can be attacking both ways simultaneously. Okay, so it's one person, I can be attacking both ways simultaneously. So that's an advantage. Yeah, it's got a sharper. Sharpen up the cut. Yeah, it's sharp now. watched a video yesterday on Chelsea YouTube channel. He was talking about well, he was making sense. He was talking about how it's like sport fighting and like street fighting. So it's like power and speed and size that makes a difference. Yeah. 119, 27, 20. A knife is a good weapon, good home defense weapon. In Sweden, I can't carry knives on illegal out in public, which is why when I make EDC videos, it's at home because it's everyday carry at home. Honestly, if you go outside, you take off the knife before you go outside. Yeah. Why is a knife a good home defense weapon? It's something you should have it on you at all times, understand? I've had some retarded little pussy, and some of these might be good people that bully me, work for the program, to harass me. Okay, they're like fucking with me and things like this. Okay, asking dumb questions. Why do you always have knives in the videos? Why don't you? I guess not a real man, okay? Now why don't you? Okay? Why don't other people? Why are they not real men? Okay? They are into being not harmless, because there's no virtue there, but being a dangerous man, somebody that can defend himself and others. There's no virtue in being harmless. You're like patience about that. See? Like, why are you not making videos, carrying knives and training to use them? Or things like this. Either way. It's like the people, CC, Nutella said, well, some people have weapons, it's strange. But it's strange you don't have weapons. That's the point. A knife is a good home defense weapon. Why is it good? Well, the best home defense weapon is the weapon you have on you if and when you need it. Okay? Just makes sense. It's common sense. Understand? So, if right now my door was kicked out and I'm out here smoking, okay, and it's like, well, I have a tomahawk axe and a machete under my bed in the bedroom. Okay. Well, right now the person just broke into my house is in between me and my weapon. See, and I'm unarmed out here. See, if I didn't have a knife on me. See, at all times. So one of the benefits of a compact fixed blade knife as a home defense weapon, not as the only one, but you should have a weapon on your person at all times so that you're ready at all times to counter a threat that presents at any time. See? That makes sense. Meaning, if you have some huge knife that you have under your pillow or something like this, that's not gonna do me any good if I need it right now, understand? Or if I'm in the kitchen cooking and somebody breaks into my house somehow and I'm in the kitchen cooking, well, there might be knives in there, but it's like you want to have a knife. You're sitting shitting on the toilet, well, I have a knife on it. Do you understand? So you should have a weapon on at all times. So you can have weapons
that are at a certain place that are better for some things, like a spear, an axe, whatever, a sword, uh, a machete. But you should have a weapon on you at all times. Okay, that's better than nothing. A lethal weapon on you at all times. That's better than nothing at home. So with the which I like the compact fixed blade EDCs. They're small enough for me to carry them on me at all times, and it's not just for the potential weapon use, but it's for everyday activities like opening wish packages, Amazon boxes, cooking, things like this. So I like a compact fixed blade knife. It's fixed blade knives are stronger than folding knives most of the time. A compact fixed blade knife, like the one that I have, that I was shopping before, is big enough to be a dangerous weapon. It's small enough to be carried 24/7. Now, right now, I got sweatpants, which typically I'm more dressed in this, okay? But I can find a way to carry this no matter what I'm carrying. I even had it in my underwear. It's like it's light enough where it doesn't like make me lose my underwear. I can have it like in the pant line on my underwear, boxing briefs. You can have it in pockets. If you have jeans, you can slide it into a pocket. You can have it on a belt. You can have it on a sweatband, a sweat pant. Uh, like up here. So. And back to the philosophy of use. What's best? Slashes or stabbing knives? Like I said, for me, I think that the most important thing is that the knife can stab. And if I had to pick one, like a knife that can't slash at all, but can stab, versus a knife that is really good at slashing but can't. Like a knife that can't slash versus knife that can stab. See, if I had to pick between these two blade designs, I don't actually have to cut it. Just fold it here, okay? A fixed blade knife that's either shaped like this, which means it's really not good at stabbing, okay? But it's super sharp on the side. Versus this, that's shaped like this, so it's good at stabbing. Even if it's dull, it's not sharp here, but it's good at creating puncturing moves, penetrating. And it's completely dull on both sides. I'd rather pick this than this. Meaning you'd rather have something that's poor and I can stab with it, and it's not sharp, so you can't really slash with it all. Versus something that's super sharp on both sides and it's like flat, so you can't stab with it. Going to contrast and extremes can aid teaching, getting concepts across. So this is kind of a good in between. It does both things well. The shape of the blade makes it good at stabbing, thrusting attacks, and if it's sharp enough, it can cut. You don't have to be super trained to be dangerous holding a knife. Any person pick up a knife holding it at intent to do harm is dangerous. Now, with training and being stronger and faster and fitter and improving your technique and things like this, getting better, it can be more dangerous. So it's not like you have to be trained to be dangerous holding a lethal weapon. But with training, you can become more dangerous with a weapon. I would say that with knife fighting, speed can be more important than power. Meaning typically if it's knuckles, okay, bone on bone knuckle, It's a fist fight. It's striking techniques, elbow strike, kicks, things like this. Power is more important. Power is important, okay? Now with knife fighting, speed and accuracy is more important, okay? And from one thing, no many things. Or from one thing, no all things, okay? So with a lot of the training Muay Thai and studying it, like getting better, basically martial arts, a lot of that applies to knife fighting. So it's the same thing. For example, when Muay Thai fight, they throw a kick. They're fast on the retraction, so they throw a kick, connects off, they pull the leg back quickly, because otherwise they might get trapped. See, somebody might catch the leg. If somebody kicks you, you catch the leg, and I have one leg here. I can get my other leg and then sweep you, understand? Get you down, or do something else bad to you, understand? So retraction is important. Same if you have your arm hanging out here in a striking match. I have my arm kind of in front of your face. I can grab your arm and just pull on it or something like that, understand? If you just leave your arm hanging out like this, okay, I can grab it. There's certain things in boxing where guys might have their hand like in front of your face, kind of circle like this. See in boxing matches, because part of the rule set is not allowed to like grab the arm and then do like a judo throw or something like this. Okay, you're not allowed to do that. So it's like that stuff. You don't have to worry about that. So then this becomes good technique for this rule set. It's like, yeah, you can have it out here, and it makes it hard to see and whatever the effects are. So in general, in a lot of fighting systems and styles, it's like, don't leave your limbs hanging out close to your opponent, because that makes it easy to counter you and hurt you. Okay, so same thing applies, where it's like you don't leave your hand hanging out like this. Okay, because somebody can grab it, pull on it, they can sweep it out of the way. Okay, like if you have your head here, I go, and that's here, sweep it. It can rotate your body and it can set you up for something else. So basically, it can be bad that you have a limb out here and I can do something to it more quickly, like reaction space. If you're far away from me, I have a hand here, so I have to step in and do something. You can have the time to react and move it out of the way. But if you have it close to me and I'm close, it's very quick where I can do something to your limb without you having time to react to. Same with knife fighting, where it's not just bad to have the knife hanging out like this, far out, close to your opponent, because it can be kicked. See, it can be kicked, all like this. Someone can kick it. I've been training knife fighting martial arts with my mom. Okay, and that's one of the things I've been teaching her. It's like, don't let the hand hang out, which I think can be like a common, like instinctual way we like have the knife out in front of each other, which makes it easier for somebody to sweep the arm, get out of the way, disarm you, or to kick it and disarm you that way. So the same thing with my Thai fight, with the forward kick, they retract it so the person can do something. Like I got kicked here, like wrap the leg and then do something with it. Same thing, they kick, retract it quick, stab, okay, retract it quick. Because if I stab here, you can grab the arm, you can do something with it. It's like launch an attack, retract, okay. Launch an attack, retract, launch an attack, retract. So knife fighting. This is gone. Now it looks like I'm open for somebody can kick to my ribs, but I can defend myself with the blade. See, from here. Now, first of all, kicks to the head are dangerous here. Here's my elbow bone, here's my forearm, then here's the knife. They just hold it like this, it's more dangerous to attack up here. Obviously, I can react to things from here. See here, here. What if there's a kick coming here? You can let him kick into the knife blade. See, from here, the expected obvious attack will be something like this. Okay, hold it like this. Attack like this, or like this. Then attack like this is more unexpected. From here, especially this here. See here, this could be reacted to a head kick come here, for example. Duck under, see here, and that's all something there. This I call punch cutting. Hold it like this. See here, it is like throwing a punch, only a punch with the blade, which can cause massive damage. It's a powerful cut. Also, something that's good to train is rapid deployment of the weapon. Meaning, when you need it, you can get it out and ready to use quickly. One hour, 35 minutes. I gotta end this video.